Hi, welcome back, guys. My name is Lorelai Bayette for those that don't know me, and today we're going to be talking about overthinking. So many of us overthink and we don't know how to stop. Overthinking is truly an addiction, and I think if we could understand it a little better, that we can, start to change this issue that we have. I remember a long time ago when I used to overthink constantly, and it kind of correlated with my anxiety. I used to think so much, and so many of us overthink, disguising it as problem solving. And it's not solving any problems, it's actually creating more. And so what we want to do is do this one tip. One thing that's shifted for me, that's made me less reactive and more calm, and I respond to things versus just reacting to things and having anxiety and being, oh my God, all the time and overthinking and getting myself into these moods. Because let's be real, we can think ourselves into illness. We can think ourselves into a bad mood. Hell, you can even think yourself into an argument with your significant other, really. You sit there and you think and you think and think, and all of a sudden you're reacting off a problem that doesn't even exist. I could sit here and that I'm sick right now, like pretend that I'm sick and think about it. Like, I want to get out of work, so I'm going to pretend I'm sick. And I'm thinking about it, and all of a sudden I'm really sick. That's how powerful our thoughts are. So what do we do? How can we stop overthinking once and for all? What we can do is become a different type of person. We're going to shift from being a reactor and an attacher. You see the energy behind that? Reacting and attaching. It's like, ugh, it gives me anxiety. To an observer, a chooser. So this sounds like, yeah, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean? It means to detach from your thoughts and observe them. So right now, when you're at home, think of a pink elephant. Got the pink elephant in your head? Perfect. Now think of a orange butterfly. Perfect. Now think of your grandmother doing a headstand on a surfboard in the middle of Hawaii with a yacht behind her. Got it? Perfect. We have these thoughts that come in our head, but they don't make them real. Our thoughts are not real. They're just thoughts. We are not our thoughts. I really truly want you guys to get that. We are not our thoughts. Our thoughts just happen. They're like clouds. They come and they go. And that's the way I want you guys to observe it. When you observe something, you're just noticing it. You're not judging it. You're not attaching to it. Like the other day, I thought, oh my God, like even this morning, oh my God, I have to do this video and I'm not going to do that well because my brain's not working that well today. That's just a thought. Now, if I were to attach to that thought, then I probably would have a bad video, and it would have changed my emotions, and it would have changed my mood. It would have changed my entire day. But I said, no, I don't want that thought. I don't choose that thought. I'm just gonna observe it and let it pass. And it went away. If you try to focus on trying to change it, like, oh, I gotta change this thought, focus, you're just making it bigger and bigger and bigger. So we just wanna shift away from it. Let it pass like clouds in the sky. Just observe your thoughts. You have a thought that your boyfriend might be cheating. That's interesting. Let it pass. If you attach to it, this is what we normally do. My boyfriend might be cheating. Is he cheating? Oh my God, let me figure it out. Maybe I should go through his phone. Maybe, you know what? Last week, he did do something suspicious. I'm gonna call my friend and ask her about it. And then, woohoo, girl, we've gone down the rabbit hole. So we wanna become an observer. This is a muscle that we are strengthening, is just to observe your thoughts. Allow them to come. Because really, your brain is built for fear. Your brain is built to interpret things. It's the last thing. You get all this information coming into your body, and your brain is the last thing to interpret it. And a lot of us have childhood memories and traumas and all these things that make us perceive things in ways that don't benefit us. It's a survival mechanism, our brain. So this old tool that we have right here needs some refining. And so spirituality and getting in touch from your being and being in the present moment And being an observer is what mitigates that problem. So I'm getting a little deep here. So let's unravel that a little bit. So part of observing, you can practice this in everyday life. You walk around, you observe the flowers. Sometimes you're driving, you're like, wow, I didn't see all this before. Why? Because you weren't observing it. You were just in your thoughts, you were in your head. You were driving that route and you were in your head. But the next time you drove on that route, you started seeing things you hadn't, oh, there's this beautiful orange tree, I'd never seen that before, because you were observant, you were in the present moment. So we want to practice being in the present moment. We want to practice observing our thoughts. That's interesting, and letting them pass. Don't try to change them, just let them pass. No, really command, no, I don't want that thought. I don't choose that thought. Choose a different thought. Don't try to control and change this one, just choose another one. There's a difference in trying to change a thought and choosing a new one. When you're like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna do so sucky. Why did I do that at my job today? Everyone's gonna think I'm so stupid. Like, why did I do that? And you try to, when you focus on it, and you're like, oh my God, I wanna change this thought, instead of choosing a new one and saying, no, I reject that thought, and choosing a new thought. I did the best that I could. I'm sure no one's really thinking about me. It's not that big of a deal. I'll do better next time. So you choose a different thought. So just observe your thoughts, let them pass, let them go, because if you focus on them, they're just gonna grow. You don't have to investigate every thought. I really wanna drive that home. You don't have to investigate every single thought that crosses your mind. They're just clouds passing through the sky. Just start observing. Observe your environment. Observe how your body feels. That's a great way also. If you're in your head too much, observe how your body feels. What am I feeling in my body? The tingle in my toes, the feeling in my stomach. My heart's pounding a little bit. Oh, okay, there's warmth on me from the sun. There's sun on that leaf. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I feel the wind on my face. And now I'm slowly observing my way back into the present moment. So that is one of the first tools to stopping overthinking, is to observe and choose new thoughts. Observe, stop other thoughts. No, I don't want that thought. Before you know it, now I could just be walking around thinking something and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna think that. No, I'm not gonna think that either. Nah, I reject that thought. That's how easy it gets. Yeah, it's not easy to start, but it's worth it once you do it, because your anxiety goes down and you're the ruler. You're not letting your mind run you, you're running your mind. Your mind is a tool that can be used very productively, just like everything else. But once you let it rule you, you're reacting, you're having anxiety, and your life is just spiraling out of control, and you think that you're the controller here. You are in control of your mind. So, once again, just observe. Make observing a habit. Start with a guided meditation. It's really helpful for getting you just to observe. Because when you meditate and you sit still and thoughts come up, you observe them and then you gently push them away. That's a lot of meditation. Bring you back to the breathing. You have a thought that's gonna probably come up at some point. You gently push it away. So that's a good way to become an observer too. Meditation, observe your environment, observe your body, observe your thoughts without attaching to them. You don't have to attach to them. I don't attach to this thought. I'm not going to investigate this thought. And you are going to be really strengthening your discipline and your willpower, because we're addicted. That's a real addiction. Thinking is a real addiction. So you have to strengthen your willpower to not want to investigate it or go all the way into it. Dismiss it. Observe it. Let it pass. Meditate to strengthen this superpower that you could have so that you can improve the quality of your life. So while I know this isn't easy, there is a little tip that I want you guys to keep with you at all times. Go ahead and grab this and put it in your pocket. When you're thinking of something that's negative, you have to ask yourself 3 questions. I learned this from Byron Katie. Is it true? 1. Number 2, is there any way that I can know it's true? And really, this is a yes or no question. There's no explanations in this. Black and white. Is it true? Is there any way that I know it's true? And then, is there any stress-free reason for me to keep this thought? If it's not true, if there's no way that you can know it's true, and if you can't find a stress-free reason to keep this thought, dismiss it. So although we're getting in the habit of observing, it's not going to be the easiest process. So take this little tool that I gave you and put it in your back pocket. And when those negative feelings arise, observe it. Is it true? Is there any way that I know it's true? Is there any stress-free reason for me to keep this thought? If not, throw it away. So, in addition to observing your environment, observing your feelings, and just becoming an observer, that's who you are now. You're becoming an observer, not a reactor, a responder, not an attacher. That's who you're becoming. Then just use these tools on your way. This is one of the tools, asking yourself those questions. So I'm only going to give you that much because I think this is a lot. Even though it sounds simple, watch this video a few times. Next time you're anxious, watch it again. Next time you're overthinking, watching it again, because this is something that needs to be heard over and over in order for you to keep doing it. And you're going to get better and better and better and better. And so I'm just going to give you that much. I think that's just enough to start off with. So I hope that helps. My second video, which I'm going to be doing right after this, so I'm going to be posting the next video next week, is actually going to be, you're like, okay, now that I'm observing my thoughts, what about the feelings that I have? What about the feelings of fear? What about the feelings of insecurity? What about the feelings of doubt? I get it. I know thoughts lead to feelings, but this isn't the whole picture. This isn't the whole puzzle. I'm giving this to you in bite sizes because it takes one step at a time to master these things. So I'm giving you a starting point. So start here. Start with observing, meditating, and non-attachment. You don't have to attach to what other people say. You don't have to attach to what you say. You don't have to attach to your thoughts or other people's thoughts. Non-attachment. You could simply observe it. That's interesting. I think that. I don't have time for that right now, but yeah, just like that. So I hope this little rant is helpful for you guys. And in my part 2 of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to change your emotions and to further improve the quality of your life. So I hope you guys like this video. I really enjoyed sharing this with you because let me tell you, my life before anxiety overthinker, way different from the way that I feel now. Being an observer, I feel powerful. I feel good. I feel like I have a choice, and so do you. You have all these superpowers, so let's pull these superpowers out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I want to be friends. I want you guys to be in the loop. You guys are my sisters, my kings and my queens, and I hope that you guys love this video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and there will be more of this every week. Follow me on Instagram, linked right here. And let's do this together. I'll see you next time.